I didn't think I was going to get through it. Like, I thought she was going to live at the hospital forever.
It's probably every emotion you can possibly feel. You're scared.
Chase was born at a little under 3 pounds. A lot of fluid, a lot of issues.
The first son that we had, Samuel, was born prematurely and was in the NICU, and he did die after 46 days in the NICU.
Ariana got diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, bone cancer.
She was born with a short jawbone, and she required a tracheostomy tube. She was in the NICU for 24 days, and I didn't have any place to stay up here, and the hospital said, why don't you go see if you can get over at the Ronald McDonald House.
We live about an hour and a half away, and someone said, well, you should try the Ronald McDonald House. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know anything about it.
I didn't really understand what the Ronald McDonald House was until we came here with the boys right after. And you walk in and it's, you know, you're getting hugged by this blanket of, it's okay, you're okay.
After 24 days in the hospital, we came here and we lived here so I could acclimate and teach myself how to use all the machines.
When she had her port put in and her first run of chemo, we stayed up, and from there it just became our second home.
It's a base camp. It's like that one little safe spot where you can, for just a second, try to lay down and process what is happening.
We got told coming in, this was going to be a family you never wanted to be a part of, but in the end you're so grateful for them, and it truly is.
The house, the people will just hold you.
There was saying that, you know, the house that love built and everything, but I feel like it has to be sustained by love as well, because there's so much love in the house from total strangers that don't know you.
If we've ever met anyone who's not special here, they're just all amazing. Every single person.
Bring everything you need to here, your sorrows, your troubles, your anxieties, and leave it here.
The kids accepted her. They didn't look at her as different.
I didn't have to hide my condition. I could be open about it.
I consider myself and my family's very lucky to have the Ronald McDonald House tribe. My kids have always considered the Ronald House a home.
I grew up here, through my volunteer work here. I realized, like, it's really good. It's really nice, and like, this is what I kind of want to go into, helping other people. So I went to school for psychology and an artist. So eventually I want to become an art therapist, help others and spread compassion. And I think that's what the house is kind of providing for me.
I've always had an interest in trains since I was very young. At first it was a way to escape from the ordeals of when I was younger, being in the hospital so often. I would tell my mom when I grew up, I wanted to be an engineer. I was able to make my dream come true. I was able to become a certified engineer.
Christmas Day of 2008 was the first meal that we cooked here, and my mom and I have been cooking here every month, every single month since.
There you go. I would want people to know this is here. I don't think a lot of people realize how much good they're doing.
The donors and the supporters, without them, they couldn't have made it 40 years. Can you imagine what those families would have done without this place? And this place needs to stay open for those families.
If this house wasn't here, then I don't know how we would have been able to do the things that we were able to do, to stay here in comfort, to be able to go and deal with the things that we needed to.
The volunteers and the people who donate, I don't think they do know just how much we appreciate it. You know, saying thank you doesn't seem to cut it.
It's an amazing place, and I think with what Debbie and all of the volunteers and all of the board members and people have built here, we'll keep going. It can't stop, it won't stop, because I don't think the community will let it.